Welcome back to Wolf Dog Empires. Today we're gonna go over tower summons. Is it good? So it's 300 gems each, or 100 of the tower coins, or a 10x summons is 2600 gems. So are the heroes in the summons any good? So here are the appearance rates. A classic hero, 1.5%. An event hero, 1%. And the Tahir, the hero of the month, 1.3%. That's a total of 3.8%, which is standard. Okay, so then are the heroes in this summons good? So we got Agrafina, the magic family bonus for 1, 2, or 3 heroes, 50%, 75%, or 100% chance to cast a plus 5% mana gen stack on a random ally when this hero casts their special skill. Max stack 10. So it's okay. Well, I mean, I think when you get the extra mana gen, it's one of those things where it's helpful when you get it, but it's not something that you build your team around. So the mana speed is magic. In this case, there's 2 charges. There's a 1x mana charge and a 2x mana charge. The stats are pretty good on Agrafina. On the 1x mana charge, all enemies get a minus 20% attack for 3 turns. All enemies get minus 20% defense for 3 turns. Not bad. All enemies receive 159 poison damage over 3 turns. Kind of adds a little bit to it. On the 2x mana charge, all allies get plus 45% attack and a further 20% increase every time they are hit during 6 turns. All allies get plus 50% defense and a further 5% increase every time they are hit during 6 turns. Now that's something you can build a team around. And all allies regenerate 1,428 HP over 6 turns. Not bad. So especially on the 2x charge, Agrafina, you can definitely build a team around that. Motiga. He's got a passive. When this character casts their special skill, they have a 50% chance to recover 15% health for all allies. If the special skill is fully charged, the chance is 100%. That is a pretty good passive there. On his stats, they look good. I mean, the attack, the defense, and the health, they're pretty good for a 5-star. 1x mana charge. He summons a butterfly minion for each ally with 14% HP and 20% attack inherited from the caster. Meh. Each hit from the butterfly minion gives the target the following status ailments. All damage that the target receives is increased by plus 20% for 3 turns. Okay. So those minions, they do kind of help out. So when they reach out and hit an enemy, that enemy is going to, the damage that the enemy receives for 3 turns is increased by plus 20%. Not the biggest percentage out there, but that's not bad when it's just minions that your allies have that just go out there and just kind of hit the enemy so that they, for the next 3 turns, if you can hit them in those within those 3 turns, they'll take an extra plus 20% damage. On a 2x mana charge, he summons a Butterfly Fiend for all enemies. The Fiend damages its target with 43% attack every turn. The Butterfly Fiend absorbs healing. It disappears after absorbing a healing amount equal to 50% of its target's max health. The Butterfly Fiend gives minus 50% accuracy for its owner for as long as the owner has Butterfly Fiends. Chance to miss also applies to offensive special skills. This effect cannot be cleansed. Not bad. Not bad. His 1x mana charge is okay. His second one is pretty good. I don't think I can pronounce this. Nadeshda. Passive. When this character casts their special skill, they have 50% chance to recover 15% health for all allies. So the same passive as Montiga. And the stats are also good. 772 attack, 778 defense, 1433 health. Mana speed magic, 1x charge, 2x charge. On the 1x mana charge, the target and nearby enemies receive 116 burn damage over two turns. If the caster dies during the next 2 turns, they are resurrected in the beginning of the next turn with 32% health. All status effects and stacks are removed when the caster dies. So the target nearby enemies receive 116. I mean, should be reviving, but what is she reviving for? To try to hit people with 116 burn damage over 2 turns. The 1x mana charge is not that good. 2x mana charge. Each fallen ally has a 44% chance to get revived with 40% HP. All allies regenerate 714 HP over 3 turns. All allies reduce or receive damage by minus 50% for 3 turns. There you go. The times 2 mana charge is a lot better. The first one is not that good, so you're on offense with her. I mean, if she can survive, bring some healers, make sure she can survive, and if she can't survive, you want to use her 2x charge. I mean, the first one is not that good. Unless she's about to die, then you set it off just so that she can revive again. And then, but the 2x mana charge is the one that's good on her. Cristobal. He has, when this character casts, so this is his passive. When this character casts their special skill, they have a 50% chance to give minus 20% attack for 3 turns to all their enemies. And if the special skill is fully charged, the chance is 100%. And his stats are 791, 760, 1417. Yeah, they're good for a 5-star. Mana speed magic, of course, on all of these. 1x, 2x mana charge. On 1x mana charge, deals 250% damage to the target, but he deals 500% damage if the target has less than 50% health remaining. So on his 1x mana charge, he hits one target only, but if that target has less than 50% health remaining, then he becomes a sniper and he hits with 500% damage. So you want to kind of, if you're on offense, you kind of want to target to see who has 50% damage. And I actually would check, like you would long press on the enemy that you think may be close to 50%, and then look at how much remaining HP the enemy has and how much out of the total HP, and see if you're at under half. And if you are, then by all means, 1x mana charge him. X2 mana charge deals 215% damage to all enemies. So not just one, all enemies. but he'll deal for 30% damage if the target has more than 50% health remaining. Okay. So on his 2x mana charge is when if they have more health remaining, that's when he's gonna hit all enemies with even more damage. So on offense, you're probably gonna try to hold them off to the X2 charge, hit all enemies with the 430% damage, and then hopefully on the second time that he comes around, then you can try to snipe people with who have less than 50% health remaining. So he's kind of making you wait a little bit, but not bad. If you know, he in certain circumstances, I think you can snipe people out with him. Melina or Melina, passive. When this character casts their special skill, they have 50% chance to give 10% mana to all allies. If the special skill is full, then it's 100% chance. The stats 784, 774 defense, and 1409 health are good, really good. 1x mana charge recovers 25% health for all allies, and cleanses status ailments for all allies. So cleansers are good. They come in handy because there's a lot of enemies that will throw some ailments on your team. But her first charge of just 25% health for all allies, even though she cleanses, there's better healers out there than 25%. On the 2x mana charge, she deals 420% damage to all enemies. Wow, that escalated quickly. And she dispels buffs from all enemies. Wow, that's really good because a lot of the heroes that I've seen in the past, some of them will have a costume where one of them cleanses ailments from your allies and the other one dispels buffs from the enemies. But before you go into battle, you have to choose which one you're going to choose. And then if you choose the costume that cleanses ailments, then all you can do is cleanse ailments in that battle. And if you choose the dispel buff side of that costume, then you can only dispel, but you can't cleanse. So Melina, you can kind of choose, especially if you're on offense, and you can kind of choose which one you want, which you need. So that's really good, and she hits really strong. 420% damage to all enemies. That is insanely good. She is definitely the prize of this summons. Sergey, really good 4-star against other 4-stars. He doesn't hold much water against 5-stars, but if you don't have Guardian Panther, his 1x mana charge, you can do minus 50% defense against Dark for 3 turns. And if you do have Guardian Panther or custom Guardian Panther, then you can just kind of try to set him off with this X2 mana charge, where he does the plus 100% normal attack for 5 turns. So you can use Sergey against Titans. You can also use them, especially against 4-stars, where you can kind of set them off with this 1 X mana charge to put a minus 50% defense, elemental defensive down against Dark for 3 turns. And then you can set off your other Dark heroes and do a lot of damage. And then the next time, you can wait if you want, unless you need that elemental defensive down again. You can actually get the plus 100% normal attack. So you can kind of alternate as needed. He's not super strong against 5-stars, but against 4-stars, he's pretty good. Dolgoon, he's really good against 3-stars. You can use them against 4-stars also. All allies share receive damage with each other for 3 turns, and all allies get plus 63% defense for 3 turns. So you kind of give that share receive damage like Gunner, but in green. But then he also has a 2x mana charge where all enemies share receive damage with each other for 5 turns, and all enemies get minus 56% defense for 5 turns. So you see, like, Wilbur kind of do both ends at once, but with Dolgoon, you can kind of choose which one you need. So pretty good for a 3-star. I use them a lot in the 3-star raid tournaments. And before I got Phileas Fogg, I didn't have a lot of defensive down. I mean, I didn't want to use costume. Well, I use them down. I use them as my 2x mana charge minus 56% defensive down. But now I have Phileas Fogg, and I'm using Costume Burden as my defensive down because he's fast, and this guy, you have to wait for the 2x mana charge. So against the Titan Dolgoon, I kind of have gone past him already, but I did used to use him in the Titan when I didn't have Costume Burden upgraded yet. But now that I have Phileas Fogg going fast, I try to pair him up with Costume Burden, who is fast, instead of 2x mana charge Dolgoon. But he's really good in the 3-star raid tournaments when there's no 4 stars allowed, no 5 stars allowed. Anastasia, she seems like she's pretty good. Cornell, he's good for a 3-star. But Milena is definitely the best one on here, so I would definitely. So not a bad summons portal. They're probably gonna come out with another hero here or there to add to this portal, but not bad. I mean, if you can get Anton, who also is a 4-star reviver, not bad. Let's see if it's a good time to pull. 1 star. Okay. So there's a chance. Nope. I'm not gonna pull right now. Okay, so I will post this on YouTube. Thank you for watching Wolfdog Empire. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, leave a comment, let us know what you think. And until next time, Wolfdog Empires.